Welcome drummers to this full beginner video drum lesson from me at drumstheword.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play the song The Only One I Know by the Charlatans, drummed by the late Jon Brooks. So we get that intro, then we get 3 bars of that open hi-hat pattern, and the 4th bar, kind of tricky, we get, with the hi-hat closing at the beginning, 1 E and a 2 E and a. So we get these and notes, right, left, at the end of the first half of the bar on the open hi-hat, 1 E and a 2 E and a, 1 E and a 2 E and a, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and then the tricky bit really, that's not that tricky, the tricky bit really is coming in with the drum fill correctly. So we skip over beat 3, or Jon does, and then he comes in with the toms on the E of beat 3. That's the 16th note after beat 3. 3 E and so look with your left hand, you're going to find that if you do, you're going to come out nicely with the right hand on the crash cymbal for the next line. 3 E and 4 E and he ends the last 2 notes, I believe, on the floor tom. It might just be all on the floor tom or the high tom. The 2 toms are very, very similar in pitch, but I think he plays 3 E and 4 E and then the last 2 notes on the floor tom. So I'll simplify it for you in a second, but for now, what he's actually playing is 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. We get this crescendo, this build up of volume, 3 E and 4 E and 1. So start off quietly with the toms. That's what we're hearing on the recording. 1, 2, and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Perhaps not as quiet as that at the beginning, but 1 E and 2 E and 3. More like that. So this boom. So that's what he's actually playing. To make it simpler, you could just forget about skipping the first tom note on beat 3 and start the toms on beat 3. So we'd get 1 E and 2 E and 3 E. So we come off the hi-hat for the straight onto the high tom with the right hand for the first note on beat 3. 3 E and 4 E and again, just make sure you build up in volume. And even if you play that first note beat 3 really quietly, then it's probably going to sound a lot like the recording anyway. But you could play 1, 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1. If you find skipping over that 16th note on beat 3 too tricky, and this is supposed to be a beginner lesson, then you could instead start the drum fill on beat 3 with the right hand and then play out the rest of the fill as normal. But the last 2 bars on the recording, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 E and 1. Again, start with that left hand, but you've got that option if you want to make it a bit simpler for you.